Hi friends, welcome to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. I have a super huge mess and a lot of different things going on and thought, you know what, why am I doing this all by myself? I'll do it with my friends. Welcome, welcome. Anyways, I'm making thank yous for the last sale that I had. So those packages will already be off into the mail, hopefully in their new homes by the time you see this video. But I have to make the thank yous, and I thought, because I'm never prepared at the time, I'm always running to catch up to myself. So welcome everyone. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. And yeah, I hope you are just having fun and crafting along as well. I'm looking in my book over here because guess what? When we did the July or August 1st video to talk about the giveaway that we're doing, I forgot to do the birthday shout outs. And I'm like, where's my list? I have a list. I have birthdays in August. So I'm just going to say happy birthday to all of our August friends, our August birthday friends. I don't know who you are yet. I'm looking for my list. After I find my list, if you are not named on the list, please let us know that you are an August birthday babe. Let's see, who do we have? I have, oh my gosh, Angie, it's your birthday this month. Did you know that? Angie, happy birthday month. Oh my gosh, and Deb. All right, so Deb, let's see. I think we have a few Deb friends. So, oh my gosh. All right. Well, anyways, it is Angie and Deb that I know of. So if you are a birthday in August, just happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from all your friends. Hope you enjoy all your moments. And I guess I'll say happy birthday to my daughter, Danielle. She's an August birthday baby too. All right. Now back to the project. I just thought I'd come and I'd let you hang out with me. I thought I'd let you hang out with me. I thought I would hang out with you. Okay. I need to pause for just a moment and get my bearings. Let's see. What's on my, maybe I should clean up my desk. Let's do that first. So I've got my spritzer bottle. I am going to need that. Got my markers here. Still working on the kids' projects. So let me put those away for just a second. And then I'll show you what, you've seen what we're doing, but I've got more to go with that. I did get all my babies cut out, and I did realize to tear them to get that white edge. I had to tear them from the back end. And as long as I did that, I would get that nice white edge. And they all have their eyeballs on them. Some of these faces were a little bit bigger, so they got 2 eyeballs. Still messing around with them, but I have a lot of them done. I think I have enough of them done. And then I have a few more babies that I trimmed out. And I'll just put this in my stash to make fun ephemera for later on for me, because I'm excited, my friends. I have commissioned a book, a journal to be made. I'm so excited. Maddie's going to be making me a journal, and she's going to be making me a super funky, chunky, what are they called? The dangles, for the journals, you know, the ones you can take off and put on, and just noisy and clunky and whatever. And I sent her my book. I gutted it. I sent it to her because I wanted to keep some of the pages for my fussy cutting. Anyways, I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff in there, and I'm going to be playing, because I love Halloween and kooky spooky things. I'll be putting some of that stuff in there, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, let me move that stuff out of the way because I'm not using that. And what's in here? Oh, some more stuff for the Halloween. Janae and Cassie cut out all those ghosts for me, so I still need those. I'm going to put all of this in here. These are my tabs that I got from Susan, and I totally love it. I know I've mentioned it several times, but she's doing lots of destashes on her channel. You guys should go check her out if you haven't, and just watch the destash. She doesn't do it live, so you get to watch the video at your leisure and claim at your leisure, and hope you get it if it's still available, because she's selling them at the most amazing prices. So we might use that. Let me pull that down and get these markers over there. Maybe I'll take, maybe I'll put all these washies in here. This is kind of all goes together. I don't even have a plan to clean up my area here. I have like 3 water bottles that are open, and I'm so thirsty. I should tap into one of those. Okay. Got my cords here. Let me get those out of the way. I have a little glue stick here. I'm going to put that over there because that's what I'm using it with. I am using this to sop some stuff up, because I'm using this cheesecloth for, it was avocado dyed, but I'm using it to sop up what I'm working with, because I'm going to use it for the kid stuff. So having some grungy oranges and stuff like that will just be perfect. Sometimes I wonder, like when the kids get older, you know, things might get packed away. The kids get older, and will they look back at this and go, oh my gosh, there's some disgusting fabric on here. I don't know what happened. Did a mouse get into my stuff and do its business and make it all nasty? I should start putting like little disclosures on the back of the stuff that I make that says, hold tight, hold tight. This ain't nasty. I've got some distress oxides here to use for other things. I'm not using those for this one. I may use, oh, I don't think I would use gathered twigs. I think if I did anything, I don't know, but I think I would use the one I can't find, which is dark espresso. Ground espresso. Oh my gosh. Ground espresso. I also have the black soot, but I don't think I'm going to use that. There's ground espresso ink and then ground espresso oxide. Okay, those two maybe. So, since this is taking me forever, I should probably plug you in. Are you guys ready? I'm going to stick you. Oh, I almost knocked everything over. I should be careful. I shouldn't always be using my booty to push my chair around. Or anybody else? Is anybody else here like a hip thruster or a booty pusher? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like smack that drawer in the kitchen, smack that drawer with this hip, hit that other cabinet with the booty. I don't have time to be turning around. I mean, I turned my hips and my butt into extra hands, basically, is what I think it's happened. I know I'm not the only one. All right. Now that I've got a little bit of a cleanup area here, I grabbed this. This is out of those stamps that I just got at this year at that sale, and I had a bucket full of stamps. They're so heavy duty. Like I'm super excited to play with these on jelly plates, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm trying to think of thank yous. So my thought was I'm gonna grab these guest checks, and when I do the thank yous, I like to try to create a way where I can incorporate the paid invoice in with it as a way to show that it has a pocket and so they can get their stuff. Anyhow, so this is what I come up with. I did some stamping with oh my gosh, who am I? With my Distress Oxide Rusty Hinge. I have everything created and I want to get to the post office and get the packages sent off, but I need to do thank yous. So I wanted something that's simple and quick and that looks cute. And I thought this looks cute. It's a guest check. Did you know that? And I just used this stamp with my Distress Oxide, stamped it, dampened it with the spritzing bottle, stamped it. First and second generation, is it still called that when you're doing different I don't know. That's what I did, first, second. And then I used my black VersaFine, and I just put this floral on the front. And what I want to do is, I already have them all. I have them all pulled out here. I want to make one for me anyways. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty just like that. I want to put like a little pocket on the back here. Just a little pocket, leaving room to journal. That way it's still a journal card. It's still kind of a cute little crafty thing. Just a little handmade touch or something from my room. Something that has my energy all over it for you. And sorry, I already have inky hands. And then, you know, just to put in your package. That's what I want to do. So, hope it is big enough for you. You know, it really just depends. Sometimes I never know what I'm going to send until the last minute. So, let's see. Maybe what I'll do is I'll stamp a few of these first. And then we'll do those. And because the VersaFine needs to dry. So, I'll set those aside while these ones are doing their business. Their drying business. This one, I had to use the heat gun, but only because I added water. So I just added some ink, and then I just did a light spritz. I don't want to spritz over that or over these. I didn't even care if I hit the whole thing. It's always easier off camera, let me tell you. And then I just took it, and basically I just went trying to come down close to the corner like that. And then I just did another one that just kind of went up here like that. And that's it. Except that one looked way better. Maybe if I can I wonder if I have more ink on here. Yeah. There's squigglies. I mean, like, you can't mess it up, I don't think. And then I used my heat gun a little bit on there to dry it. So let me do that really quick here. So sorry, you guys, but just plug your ears for a moment. All right, and then I just, like you've seen, I just grabbed this, and that's how I'm getting the orange on there, so it doesn't bother me. And then I'm gonna do that on the rest of them, but I'm gonna try not to have to use my heat gun because it's expensive. My gosh, I don't know. Maybe I think they are expensive actually, but they're not outrageous, but they are spendy. The word I was looking for was a little bit noisy. Anyhow, I also wanted to chat with you, my friends. I'm so excited. So our good friend Khadija, which I know a lot of us call her Chatty. I say both because I can never say anybody's name right. And if I say it more than once within, half an hour, I'll say it like 5 different ways. But anyways, so, she's newer to the YouTube world as far as having a channel. Not as far as being on YouTube. She's been definitely around, but she's got her channel going. And she's really been loving doing this shopping, the estate sales and things like that. Just having a blast doing it. And anyways, we had a FaceTime chat, which was really fun. It's so nice because it's like being in, hanging out with your friends at your desk here, pretty much. Okay, I don't think they all have to be perfectly the same. And so that's what we were doing. We were chatting, and she was telling me about this is what she was thinking. She knows that I had already tried StreamYard, and that I had chatted about it. Like, I didn't like it. It was too much for me to manage. It was very expensive for what I was doing to have more than one camera. I'm not techie enough to know how to do all this other stuff. And it was just too much. And I didn't have a good microphone. I didn't want to buy a microphone. I had lots of reasons why I needed to get out of the StreamYard thing. And I was like, for what I'm doing, at least at this time, YouTube Live works fine. I would say the only thing that I don't like about YouTube Live that I wish the YouTube Live would offer is to add somebody. I mean, even if I had to pay a little bit extra, my friends, I would seriously do that. But I feel like I already pay for YouTube Premium, and I have YouTube in streaming. Like, I pay a lot anyways. I just feel like that is something they should figure out so that we can have the moderator be their voice can be heard, because that's really the only drawback as far as I'm concerned for what I'm doing, is being able to hear somebody say, Sandra, stop. Sandra, look up. Sandra, stop arranging those flower bunches and look up. Anyways, so Khadija was wondering, she would love to partner with me on a sale of some sort and just kind of see what's going to happen. She will take care of the StreamYard part, so she's going to learn that and get that, download all that stuff. And then I guess I would just be like by the time you see this video, we will have already had a Zoom chat. Her, myself, and Joanne, our lovely Joanne. And I don't know if Joanne's going to be selling on there too. I mean, I don't know as of right now. This is Friday. Our chat's supposed to happen tomorrow, which is Saturday. So I'm pretty excited about that, but it was fun. I do have to say, I'm a little nervous about the StreamYard thing just because I don't know, like, what kind of, I don't have that microphone. I still don't have all that stuff, and I don't know how to do all that. And I don't know how to deal with any kind of glitches and things like that. Let's go to the dry ones and put the stamp on there. And I'm talking in circles because I'm not paying attention. So, I don't know. So the bottom line to this story is, you will probably already know more by the time you see this video. I don't know. But we're planning a sale, as far as I know, towards the end of August. I personally am hoping to do at least 3 sales a month, like maybe the first 3 weeks. It's kind of what I'm after. I'm still kind of filling that out. I'm almost wondering if having, doing, I don't know, just, I want them to be a little bit shorter than what I've been doing, but I want to still have value to the sale. Hold on. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Oh my gosh, I have ink and everything everywhere. Let's see. Now, whoops, loud. What else did I do to that? I think that's all I had done so far. Geez, if I just keep talking the way I am, it's all I'm going to get done. I need to get a bunch of these done. Anyways, so that is that. That's where I'm at. Oh, I can use this paper right here. I don't want to use that one because that is something different that I was playing with. Let's see. Do I have a piece of paper over here? Okay. Yep, right here. All right. And then I have this on here slanted, so I need to pay attention to that. And I just want my stems to come kind of off the paper here and just go up and then just do that. And I'm hoping this works because my rock blocks are clear in the other side of the room where I was doing some stamping earlier, or not earlier, well, the last time I was doing some stamping. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. So I'm just gonna do that. I wonder what the second generation would look like. Oh, be fine. So just going on like that. Although I want the whole stamp, so there we go. I want the dark stamp on these. So my pockets, I usually like to sew. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sew. It's just gonna be something, I'm either gonna glue it or I don't really wanna put a staple. I really wanna sew. Will it take me that long? I don't know. I'll look at the clock and see when I'm ready. But anyhow, so I love this stamp. I love these florals. They're just so pretty and wispy. Oh, I have another one. Jeez. Why didn't you tell me? I'm in my own little world over here. Anyhow, super excited. I had never been reached out. I had never had anybody reach out to want to. Let me say this right. I have never had anyone reach out to me to do a live sell with them. I mean, I've had like Joanne was like, hey, I can help you do this. And I have friends that help. Obviously, you see that help me on the sells and things like that. But to do it live with somebody where you can hear more than one voice. So I think there's a lot to learn with that as well. Because even though I watch other people who are seasoned, I notice there's just regular little hiccups here and there, little things. So, and I have never experienced that. I don't believe Khadijah's experienced that either yet. So, if you see your experienced YouTubers and friends that experience things like that, then it's probably a given and it's going to happen. I do like that we have such a wonderful, supportive community. So even when little things like that happen, we're not, condemned. So it'll be interesting to see. I don't know what I was going to say next. Anyways, that's that. So I'm still working on the kids' things, obviously, for their Halloween stuff. I'm hoping to have that finished up by next, gosh, I don't know when you're gonna see this video. I'm hoping to have it from this video. This is Friday. I'm hoping, I don't even know. What was I using? What did I do with it? Here it is. I can't see it because I have it like that. I'm hoping to have these finished up anyways within the week, a week from today, or through the whole next weekend. It would be nice. And then they just have to wait to get candy, and I can't add their candy to them early because I'll just eat it. I'll take all their candy and I'll eat it. Plus the little packs, the little bags that I use for their Halloween stuff, I used it in my cells. I sure did. I wonder, what I should do? I'm liking getting the orange on here, so I guess there's that. But I was just thinking, if I had some paper, I can get some squiggles too. Okay, so I have a spritzer. I have one of those. There it is. Let me see. This is just a regular squirt bottle, so it's dripping. It drops a lot of water, more than I think I want. And this one is the distress sprayer, but so I think this kind of missed it. Does this? Yeah, it gives a bigger mist. Ooh, and it drips, Oh well, it's drippy. Join the party. It doesn't have to be fully covered. It's just for that little bit of interest, right? And then try that again, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm still getting good prints. I just got to press down. Oh yeah, I like that. So I'm using the oxide because I was hoping to get a little bit more. I just don't want these super wet because, you know, I have to get these in the mail today. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna stuff these over here. Get the next round. I'll just do 3 at a time. It's like, there we go. Yeah, I didn't think this through. I should have definitely been more prepared with knowing what I'm going to do. I always say that, but I honestly don't know what I want to do. And I was thinking about something else. I was watching a video and it said something about, I don't know, like talking about what are your plans, like plan out your projects to write down. But I always struggle with that because even though right now, like I can tell you right now, these are the things I want to work on. So yeah, I'll make a list. This is what I want to work on this week. But just because I want that doesn't mean that's what my brain or my thought process or anything that has to do with creativity is going to work. I'm not going to work. I don't work. I just stop working. I know you're not supposed to be putting wet stuff on your stamps, but I'm going to just see how it works because I have to hurry up. Sacrificing the integrity of my ink pad. But see, that's what I need. I need some stamp off paper. And then I can get the rest of it here. All right, no more heat gun, just this. And if you get a damp thank you in your thing, just please know that it was part of the plan. Just kidding. I don't want to use that one. I don't want to use that one. I want to use this one. And then we're just going to go here and here. Up. Okay. Jason is still coughing, friends. But he's still coughing from that sickness. And by the way, I did very good dodging that because at this point in time, I still have not gotten anything, not even close. So super happy about that. I thought for sure when I got all upset about the small dinner. It wasn't a small dinner, that big event that got planned at my house without my permission, basically, without my not with permission, wrong word. I don't know what the word is. Without my knowledge. Yeah, without my knowledge. Anyways, I thought for sure. I'm like, don't get so mad. Your energy level's gonna be so low. You're gonna catch the S word. I didn't want to catch it. Oh, that's pretty. And then I think I'm just going to go with that and just keep doing it like this. Okay, I love it. Okay. There we go. I'm also still learning on the sales, my friends, on the live sales. And I realized I went way too long on that last one. And I hadn't intended on doing that. And I think what I'm going to do is no matter what I prep for the sales, talking it out with one of my friends, Brianne, went on our walk. That's what we do. We talk things out on our walk. And I said, I think one of the things I'm going to do is no matter what I have prepared for the sale. So I'll have I have fabrics and then I have ephemera and I have books and I have this and I have that, all these things. No matter how I have them ready, I will give myself, it's hard. She goes, can you give yourself a time frame? I go, well, it's kind of hard because it really depends on what's on the table and how you go about showing it. So if I do 15 minutes just on fabrics, then I can't open fabrics and show them because it takes time. So I'm thinking that maybe things can be either and or a time limit, or for me, and then I can switch to the next thing, a time limit or a table limit. Like Okay, well, these fabrics take a long time, so maybe I only do one in this category, one in this category, and just decide. And then if at the end, when I go through my rotation, I can, if there's still time, or if I'm feeling up to staying on later and so are other people, then I can just say, oh, okay, I have some other items and I can bring those back. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. I know some people don't mind it and they'll just be there, those, you know, be bopping around in and out, but I'm really exhausted at the end of the night. And we started, my husband was like, I thought you started an hour earlier, so you'd be done an hour earlier. And he goes, you actually started an hour earlier and you were done an hour later. I was like, I know, I got carried away. It was those flower bunches. If you know, you know. I'm just kidding. I kind of got absorbed on something. I think it was my subconscious telling me you're taking a break and this is how you're doing it. Okay. There we go. And then I'll just do that. That actually worked out good because as I'm stamping this off onto those, it's picking up that other ink. Yay, 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 yay. Okay, enough of that. Put that up there. I might actually have enough time to do a couple. Well, no, I can't say that yet because remember I'm going to put pockets on these also. So now let's go downward because the bottom should be the driest. I hear somebody coming. Oh, it's the husband. Oh, hold on, my friends. I gotta check out this. Personal liability. Oh, she brought it over. Is this a photocopy?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Just a little, one of our tenants, I was just wanting to make sure, we have to renew leases. They have to carry renter's insurance, and part of it on there, they have to carry $100,000 in personal liability, plus keep us, and we also have to be listed as a, I can't think of what it's called right now, friends. Sorry, I'm like reading this paper to make sure. I don't see that on there, but I'm sure it is. We are as the, anybody that knows what I'm talking about, I don't care, person of interest, it lists us anyways. So it just does a couple of different things for insurance purposes. But one of the things is it always lets us know if they don't pay it or they cancel it, it will let us know. And then we can address that, which, believe it or not, has happened. I don't think people realize that. Because I had a tenant once, well, one time, and they were like, I don't like renter's insurance. Not a tenant. It was a potential, well, they became a tenant. And I said, well, it is on the lease. Like you are agreeing to do that. Well, I have these ones done. Okay. Anyways, and then they got their renter's insurance and it sends me the thing. And then within, gosh, I don't even think it was a month. And I got the notice from their thing saying their renter's insurance had been canceled. I was like, okay. So I just send them a copy, like a photo copy. Like I just sent it a picture. I said, oh, just checking in, letting you know that we just received this from your insurance company. Please make sure that you do this because you will be in breach of your lease. And it was a younger person. And they're just like, oh, I didn't know they tell you. And I'm like, yeah, they do. I'm going to try one with the second generation to see how much ink I get. Oh, yeah. Okay. So there's a dark one and there's a light one. I actually like them both. So some people will get light and some people will get dark. It's going to be a random draw. These are fun. I should just make stuff like that. I should just make stuff like this up and sell it. Would people buy it, you think? If I had little things like this? What if I did them and it was like a quarter? A quarter. I'd have to make a lot. I could make a lot. It's pretty easy. It's pretty fast. This is actually something that just gives me, like when I don't know what to do and I want to do something, it gives me something to do. And as I'm doing this, I'm like thinking about other things like, oh, I could do this on there. I can add this. And I suppose the bigger it was or the more embellished it was, it could go up to like 50 cents. Just depends, right? Oh. My Mr. Hot Pants is being loud up there. Oh, I am excited. Brienne just told me. She said, okay, we've been talking about this cruise, going on an Alaskan cruise forever. She goes, why aren't we doing it? And I said, because every time I go to look it up, I get overwhelmed and I bail out. I'm like, I can't. I mean, like, I can help plan it. I just can't be the only person because I have too many questions and Jason doesn't know. And I overwhelm him with my questions. I said, so if we need a girls' evening or afternoon at the lake or whatever it is, where we just have some cocktails and talk about what we're doing, then let's do it. Because that has to happen, that cruise. That's something that Jason's always wanted to do. That guy works so hard, does so much for me and the kids and our grandkids, our neighbors. Like, he's just a really nice guy. He's a really good guy. I don't want his head to get swollen, though, because he does have his, you know, his not so great moments, you know, like when he doesn't let me buy whatever I want whenever I want. I'm just kidding. But he's a good guy. And I love him. I love him so much. So anyways, I want to, and I'm terrified. So I'm doing this to face that little bit of a, you know, I just don't want I don't want a fear to take over my life. I've done that too much in my life and I just don't want to do it. So anyways, well, that's still okay. That's still okay. Nobody knows until they know, unless they know. They don't know unless they know. And I think I have an extra one anyway. So I'll move that one to the back. And I don't want to waste this ink. I might as well just put another one just right here, just for fun. There we go. Oh, that's pretty, just like that. Without the orange. Oh, is that what I should have done? Try another one. Number 3. Okay, number 3 is the end of the road. Where'd my wifey go? And now we'll do that. I didn't even do that in the order. Didn't I say I was going to do a few, then stamp with the black so they dried? I never follow the rules. I don't know why I set them. All right. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, she was telling me we got to plan that. Plus, I'm so excited because our, you know, that last girls trip we took to, where did we go? Palm Springs. My one and only ever girl trip that I took like that was to Palm Springs. Anyways, Jen and Becky, they both live over on towards the Seattle side of Washington. Carly, Brianne, and myself live over here in Washington. On this side of Washington, we all live in Washington. We all live in Washington. We just are separated by many hours and many big mountains and a couple of passes. So we were planning on, after that girls' weekend, when we went to Palm Springs, we had, all of us, we had decided that we need to do this more often. And Brianne, Carly, and I are just going to drive over to the Seattle side to go see Jen and Becky because there's a lot of things to do, much more things to do over there. So now I need to figure out pockets on the back. I was thinking about ink on the side, but not everybody is a grungy person. I kind of like it. Where's that one that I'm going to keep? Let's just try that one and see. I think I have a couple of them. If I did the dark, I don't know if I want dark now. I might want a little bit lighter. So we decided we were going to go over there and do like a long weekend, a girls' week, and over there. However, I was kind of thinking it'd be fun if maybe not this time. I don't know if I want to add the brown. I think that's why I was going with the dark, because I wanted it to be more dark because of that big black one. What to do? What else? I had something else here. Those are just adding more colors. I don't have time for this. Gathered twigs. Okay, I'm just going to go with this one. I'm going to do Distress Ink. I'm going to go ground espresso because I really do like that. I need to find me a little spongy thing. I think this one looks, yeah, that looks like ground espresso. I'll just do this one and see really quick how I like it. Yeah, see, I think honestly, even though I like inking and stuff, I think I'm going to leave these ones because anyone can ink them once they have them. All right, I'm gonna leave that one. I'm not gonna do inking. No, no, no. I just need a pocket. Also, this is perforated right here, so that could potentially come off unless it's glued on the thing, right? And I love the whole thing. Pocket, pocket, pocket. How many of these do I have? Can I make the pocket with this? Maybe not those ones. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Just do the guest check pocket. Oh, you know, that was 2 of them. That's kind of silly. I feel like I'm just going to be wasting it at that point. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to find some paper. I'm going to put some little pockets on here. I found this pad. One of my little 6x6 pads. How big are these? These are... Dun, dun, dun. Let me see. These are... You probably can't see me. I'm sorry. 3.5 wide. These are 6x6. So it does limit me. I don't have to go all the way though, do I? Let's see. 3.5. It's okay. We'll worry about that in just a minute. Let me grab, I have my big cutter here. I'm gonna have to use a cutter because that's the only way my little pockets are gonna line up. That's the only way, they're gonna have the best chance anyways. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I think any of these are pretty with this. So let's take this one out. We have that one, 1 and 2. We'll try those first and then we'll see what happens. So I know they can only be up to 3.5, so I'll go to the 3.5 mark. And I can always trim. I can trim it down. Whoa. I know I need a new blade. Look at that. It's just messy. Is it the paper? I don't know. Is it the paper, the blade? I feel like some papers are worse than others. I need a second piece to put underneath there. That's okay. Then... I think I probably should have cut the other way first. My pocket only needs to be this big so I can get 2. All right, so 6x6, we'll go 3x3. And try to use up as much of this paper as possible. So I'll get 2 per thing. I'm gonna try and do 2 papers at one time and see if that fixes that, this right here. Because I don't wanna do this all the time. Just leave it down. Okay, let's try another paper really quick. Did I turn you guys on? Oh, good. Oh, good. This will be pretty, let's see, like on the back side of this, I need one of those there. Orange and blue look good together. That's pretty too. Oh, I like that one. Okay, let's take this one. There's 2 papers there. All right, I think my video is getting long too, so I might have to, so if I'm gonna go in half, that would be the pocket. If I cut right there, that would be my pocket this way, but not this way. So this would have to be 3.5. Okay, I am trying to use this on my pocket so I don't lose it. So let me see. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Okay, so 3.5 that way and 3 this way. I think that's what I want. Okay, much better on the cutting, but still a little thing, a little hiccup, and that's gonna stop me up. And then this way was B3. I think I did it right. I don't think I did it right. Oh, I did do it right. Why are these ones so much smaller? Huh. That's okay. You know what? I'm gonna go with it. There we have that. These actually can still be used. They'll just be smaller pockets. Yeah, why waste it? Let's just do that because so some people are gonna get a deeper pocket, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll get this figured out by the time I get to the last one. Because that's still 6. No, that's not 6 anymore. Yeah, just barely. But it's 3.5. It's not 6. Jiminy Christmas. So 3.5 this way. And then I have, oh, cute. And I have these little squares. Those will be fun to play with. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, I have like 3 different size pockets now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 2 there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'll go through. I won't have to do as much cutting. 9. I gotta get a few. I got to get, well, I need more. 9. Oh, that's pretty. I could do that one. I'll need 2, at least 2 more. I think I'm gonna need more than that, but I'll do those, that one and that one. I guess I can do that one. Nope, that one doesn't really match. Let's see. Let's take another peek through. That blue one's not bad, is it? That's what I said before. Take the blue one. So I'll take both the blue ones out and use those. Okay. Now, I think this time I'm not going to worry about where anything lands. So I did it last time, but I just cut it by 3 first. Is that how I was able to get those little squares? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. If I cut it in half first, 3, and then 3.5, or if I cut it by 3.5 first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't remember, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna do it by 3.5 first because I think I like those little squares. So, and then this side would be 3.5, where I'm not gonna get, except they don't have to be. Oh wait, I'm so confused. That is my 3.5. Okay, that's my 3.5, except it's a little long. That's my 3.5. So my pockets only, this is, goodness gracious. Okay, I don't need big pockets. I'm gonna put 2.5. Let's do that. See what happens. 2.5. I have these strips. Just a little strippy. That's fine. And then these ones have to be 3.5 then, I think. Okay, I think that's how it has to be. Some of them are a little bit long though. On the back. See, it's a little long. I'm not excited about that. I'll just trim that part off, I think. How many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think I have enough. And then I was hoping to have extra, so I might, maybe, we'll see. It'll be just a minute, I don't know. And then I'm just gonna take them here and turn these all around. Maybe put like a little thumbnail punch. What's this? Oh my gosh, you guys, I have paperwork, invoices, I have everything everywhere. It's maddening, I tell you, it's maddening. That's quite large. Uh-oh. Okay, I have found a punch. And now I just need to, you know, I don't think I need to do a punch. I think it's fine just like that. I mean, like, it's gonna stick right in there. Okay, stop. I don't have time for this. Should it be inked? I feel like if this is inked, other things need to be inked, so I'm not gonna ink it. Let's just do a glue down. Let's just get this baby down. I gotta get her in the mail. That's a pretty one. So, okay, make sure it's on a good one. One that's going out. And then I'm gonna use this glue here. It's actually got, I have not opened this glue and I don't even know how long. Please be happy. Please be happy. I know it's gonna go over, but there'll be enough on the edge. And then just, I'm gonna layer down. Actually, what I really Oh my gosh, that scared me. What you heard was actually an empty glue bottle, but I refused to throw it away because I know I could put a little acetone in there and just get a little bit more glue. But it sounded pretty empty. All right, now I'm gonna, hopefully the invoice will fit in there. If it doesn't, then I will assess that. But that's pretty much all there is. So push it all the way to the one side. I only have to cut one side. There you go. See what I'm saying? All right. Oh, I don't want to use that for the glue. That was for ink. I can use that one. All right, next, this one. Okay, same thing. And it doesn't have to be perfect lines. I need to remember that. And then go all the way to the one edge. There and there. Just line those ones up as best I can. And there we go. So I don't know if I got enough. See, look at, that's how much it came over. I have an idea on the next one. On the next one, I'm gonna try this. Okay. Trying something else. Okay, I'm gonna turn it over and I'm gonna put this on there. I already know it's gonna be long. I know what my friends are saying, probably trim it beforehand. Trust me, I will trim way too much off. I'm gonna go like this. No matter what, it's going to be a show and a half here. So let's go that way and we'll take that way. And then I know I'm gonna be off a little bit. Anyways, and I think what I'm gonna do is just tap my glue down right there, right? And then I'm gonna come over here and put it down. Did you see what I did? Do you know what I'm saying? So that way my glue is on that paper. I mean, I'm not putting like legal documents in here. If they, oh, that's not the one, that's the inked one. And then I can just trim that off. Okay, I think that's gonna work. Because I wanna make sure that the whole thing stays on there, you know? So I'm gonna just tap my gluey thing right there down, and then I'm gonna line it up on the other side. Oops, oh, I'm sticking to it now. And there we go. Yep, I think that works. I'm just gonna keep on doing that until I have them all done. Let me make sure these ones are on. And then, let me just stick that in there for right now. Scissors. Oh, I don't like these ones. Oh, I don't like these ones. I'm gonna use them. My glue's still wet. And I don't like these scissors. I should just throw them away. I mean, I really don't like them. They're not my friend. Okay, let me try this one. Okay. I was using those ones because I was like, if I have to clean glue off of them, I'd rather just use a pair I don't like. But so my pocket is quite small for my invoice. And my invoice, this is not the invoice, but the invoice is a full sheet of paper, right? So this is my invoice from, what did I order here? Oh, this is from Joanne. I have Joanne have the invoice right here. Okay, so I'm gonna put like this maybe, and then I will just fold it in half, a block of vinyl. And then just, you know, give it a little slippage inside, like so. Like so. Go back in there. Go in there. It doesn't have to be perfect. There. That's it. And then there's like a little thank you with the invoice. That's what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to do it fast. I think it's cute. I think I would use that. I love that. I think it's fun. All right, my friends. I can't send my invoice from Joanne to somebody, so I better take that out. So that's my plan. Tell me what you think of my cute little thank yous. And I think they'd be fun just to add into my ephemera pile because these are quite cute. And then I can just put like a tag, you know, on a regular day, on the average day, or, you know, like if you had Look at, I won $1. If you had like a, I can put this in there. This would be cute because this is what Jason and I do. We give on our birthdays and stuff. We'll just give each other a card with some scratch tickets. I should make little scratch ticket holders. That'd be cute too. All right. Anyways, my friends, I thank you so much for hanging out with me while I put this together. I would love to hear what you think about the live sell. We're gonna do like a practice thing to see how it works for all of us. Anyways. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you've ever done combined sales, I would love to hear what you think about them, how you feel about them. And if you have, if you're a person that likes to shop and likes, whether you are just watching window shopping or shopping, I would love to hear, what do you see? If you're comfortable putting that in the chat. If not, send me an email. I promise it'll stay between you and me. I do promise. I mean, I really promise. But I would love to know what you think about the mixed vendor sales. Because keep in mind, when you're shopping multiple places, well, if I was shopping today, if I was shopping at, you know, from my one friend from if I was shopping from 3 different people from Etsy, which I do. Like if I'm having a shopping day, I'll be like shop. I'm going to pay separate invoices. I'm also going to be paying separate shipping. When you're doing a live sale, it's the same thing. But I feel like, I don't know if that, because you're shopping in one spot, if it seems a little bit disjointed maybe, because but the thing is we're all from different states. So we can't just meet up and put everything in the package. Like how Jamie and I did it. We were able to do it because we live in the same town, able to combine everything into one box. So you only had one shipping charge. I mean, like there's like just little different things to think about. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you do send me your thoughts in an email and you don't mind me sharing the thoughts without your name, you know, I can just do it anonymously. I would love to do that, not on a video, but just with Khadija and Joanne, just so that we can learn. This is really a big learning curve for all of us, and we all just want to have fun. We want to keep thrifting, but to keep thrifting, we have to move the product out. Otherwise, we will no longer be able to fit in our homes with all of our stuff. Anyhow, my friends, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoy all your moments, and I'm going to get to this so I can get the packages in the mail. I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Happy birthday.